In Oklahoma City alone, Oklahoma City Public Schools and Putnam City Schools this last school year reported a combined 9,500 homeless children. And that's just K through 12. That's Central Oklahoma. That's the ones that we know about.
When you think about someone who's homeless, you typically don't think about children. It can look like that person on the street, but it also looks like a family that has found an abandoned home that nobody's staying in. It looks like a family at a shelter.
From what I read in the research and what I also hear our children say at Positive Tomorrows is that it can be very lonely to be a child of a homeless family or a child living in deep poverty. They don't get to do the same things. They don't get to do the same experiences. It's all those things that they miss out on. They don't look like families they see on TV. They hear, no, you can't have the birthday party, and you can't do this, we can't do that, we can't afford this, And after a while, those constant no's, the kids just lose hope. You give up. You quit asking after a while. So, that's one of the things I think we want to do as an agency is to bring a yes to those lives. And so that's what we work on a lot with the kiddos that we serve.
When students come to Positive Tomorrows, they've often been in schools where they don't feel like they belong. They have to hide this whole part of their lives that they're homeless. Our main goal here is to break down the barriers that keep homeless children from learning in the classroom so that we can ultimately break that cycle of poverty.
Positive Tomorrows is a private school and social service agency that's designed to care for the particular needs of children whose families are homeless. So we work with the children, we get them in education, classes, pre-K through 5th grade, and provide with them all the things that they need. At the same time, we work with the parents. We want to help the kids do well in school, and then eventually, we want to move them into the mainstream of real life.
A lot of times when I tell people that I work at a school for homeless children, they're like, oh, that must be so sad. And I'm like, this is the best job I've ever had. It's so amazing to work here. And I really do get to see the kids relax and become themselves and feel comfortable in their own skin. As a teacher, I can honestly say that I look forward to coming to my job every day.
I believe he was maybe 4th and 5th grade when he was with us. He was kind of getting in trouble in the classroom.
I came to Positive Tomorrows in my 2nd semester of 4th grade after a lot of family issues. We ended up in Salvation Army, and that's when I got enrolled to be here in Positive Tomorrows. The school was just a complete game changer and it was the foundation of where I am today. I was dealing with a lot of issues with belonging and trying to figure out, well, where is it that I am and why is this situation happening to me? So school was a complete afterthought and wasn't even important to me at the time. And then coming into Positive Tomorrows, it just changed.
We were trying to figure out what was going on with David, and it was actually the teacher's assistant in that classroom that identified that she thought David was too smart for what was going on and that he wasn't being challenged enough. This particular teacher's assistant had graduated from Classen School of Advanced Studies, and so she just went over and talked to the principal over there and advocated for David. David applied and was accepted, and so he's done very well there.
Positive Tomorrows had helped me when I was in need and my family as well. And so it's just become a personal want to help those in need.
You can just tell when you meet him that David is special. You can tell that he's got so much potential. He spends a couple of days a week with our students, and it's been phenomenal to see him connect with them.
And the nice thing to see David is still going. He hasn't reached his full potential yet. And I think that's exciting for our kids. And so he's walking down a path, that was very similar to theirs. But as he continues to grow and morph into this wonderful young man, I think it's nice for our kids to see someone still on their journey and to see someone providing such a wonderful example of what a young man can be.
When I see David coming back to work with these kids, it truly makes my heart happy because our school is doing what we are setting out to do.
Without Positive Tomorrows, I probably wouldn't be where I am today.
Currently, we have capacity to serve 74 children at a time. We served 123 altogether last year. But then at the same time, we turned away 97 children last year. So those are the situations that are tough. We hate to turn kids away, but that's the real situation that we're facing right now.
We need to be doing more. We have to do more. So we have plans, and the fundraising is well underway to build a new school. And that school will allow us to serve more than 140 kids. It'll also allow us to expand our programming, but we have to take care of the kids that we have now.
There's a lot of ways that people can help us at Positive Tomorrows. It may be just as simple as telling other people about us and helping the community know who we are and what we are and what we're about. We're always looking for volunteers to work with students like David and others and help, mentor them. And then always we need the financial assistance. That's the bread and butter that makes our lives go at Positive Tomorrows.
Right now, our greatest need is operating dollars for the day-to-day at Positive Tomorrows. Just $75 provides an entire week of after-school snack.
$250 can provide all the supplies a classroom needs for an entire year.
$500 provides a year of school-wide academic testing so that when our students come in, they can be assessed so that our teachers know exactly what their academic needs are. $2,500 can provide gas for our school bus for an entire month.
$5,000 can provide tuition for a semester for one of our kids.
Positive Tomorrows is such an amazing place, and it really is changing the lives of our students.
To anyone who has ever supported our school, I want to say thank you. Not from me, but from the kids and from their hearts. Thank you for seeing the potential in them, and thank you for investing in our kids. Thank you for showing up and being here.
Thank you to everyone who makes it possible for us to be here and for our students to have this special place.
So we asked one of our kids a couple of years ago, what's your favorite thing about your mentor? And she said, she shows up. So the best thing that you can do for our kids is to show up. You can help us in so many ways, but please show up.